We have with us head coach Landry Kosmalski, number 52 Julian Levin, and number 54 George Corzine. Just to kick off, love to get your thoughts on the game, Coach.
Well, I was just talking about a pretty typical first-round game in that it took us a little while to figure them out. They were very aggressive offensively, played fast, but also just attacked us off the bounce. And we kind of had to figure out how to guard them a little better, both as individuals, but also as a team. And but to our guys' credit, I mean, we just kept going, and suddenly we were in a rhythm, and you saw where it took us.
What's that like being out there with the the crowd and everything, and you guys hitting that rhythm, finding that rhythm? What did that feel like being out there?
I mean, it's great to be surrounded by all 14 other guys on this team, the 4 coaches. To have the 19 of us out there. I mean, we do it every day at practice, and so getting to get out there and do what we do every day and see it come to fruition is a ton of fun.
It kind of turned into a game where you the guys on the bench were up like this for the triples, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we celebrate our successes, right? So
yeah.
we gotta stick together. Yeah.
Okay. And what did the team that came in here? They were hitting some 3-pointers and stuff. The coach was talking about that. What did you kind of see out of them that you had to do a better job against defending in that?
Yeah, well, they're a really athletic team, and at the start of the game, they were hitting a lot of shots as well. And so we definitely had to adjust, had to get closer on some guys that were hitting threes, had to cut guys off that were getting to the basket. But I think that we did make some adjustments, and we got used to defending guys that were that athletic as the game kept going. And so, yeah, we got better defensively.
You got another game tomorrow night too. Yeah, so you guys look like you're ready to play another game right now.
Yeah, well, we're excited. It's been a lot of fun, so we're excited to keep it going.
Okay. Yeah. I'm great. Thanks.
Julian,
See you tomorrow.
obviously COVID and then exit you didn't like last year. What's been the lessons from that? What's the motivation? What's the mindset of the team coming into this tournament?
I'll speak for me and George and Colin, the three seniors that are here from 2018, 19. I mean, we're just grateful to still be here, right? This team is so tight knit and so close. I mean, we get to come and play basketball every day, something that we love to do. And so I think we're just trying to keep it going for as long as we can, right? Appreciating every moment we have together.
George, St. John Fisher, bread and butter is down low. You're going to be busy tomorrow night. What were your thoughts for tomorrow?
I actually didn't end up getting to watch too much of that game before us. I was just getting ready and stretching out for the game that we had. But I'm sure our coaches do a really good job scouting, and we'll spend tonight and tomorrow morning getting ready. So yeah, we'll recover tonight and be ready for tomorrow.
And here's the question, Landry. Things seem to be kicking on all cylinders tonight, but I know what you have in your mind. What can you do to get better for tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think like George just said, I mean, we got to figure out what St. John Fisher is all about. I mean, we saw him today. Our assistants have been watching film, but we got to know what they're trying to do, and we got to be ready with, a half day of prep to stop it. So, every day in the NCAA tournament's new. They're going to play a different style than we saw tonight from Delhi.
Sure.
And I was just sitting here thinking, I'm really, Julian mentioned, grateful. When you're at this point of the season and you've seen just so many different looks from so many different teams and you've been through all that adversity, I know no matter what we see tomorrow, we'll have an answer for. It may take us a little time, we have to adjust, but we will be ready because we've seen about everything this year.
And I'll push you again. The fans don't always notice the thing the coach does. What did you see out there tonight that you wish was a little bit better?
Well, I think we don't get to see a team that athletic and that plays that chaotically defensively with their pressure or jump in passing lanes. So I think when you don't get to see that and it's hard to simulate that, I think that sometimes it disrupts your rhythm a little bit. And sometimes we were throwing passes into traffic or we were dribbling when guys were open. So again, not because we were being selfish, our guys aren't selfish, but more because we're not used to that frenetic pace. And I kept saying in the second half, it's harder for them to guard it when the ball's moving than when the ball's dribbling. So we were trying to move the ball to make them move.
Sure. And Julie, if you want to chime in on this too, that would be great. What does it mean to be able to get some decent minutes for the guys at the end of the bench at the end of the game, especially in the tournament game? What does it mean for the program in your future? How does that help?
Well, we've said all year, I mean, when whoever gets in the game for us, like you see they've practiced hard every day and they're disciplined, and our guys that came in at the end, they're all really good players just on a really deep team. So they come in and do what this is what we're supposed to do against pressure, against traps. Like everyone did it to a T. And I think that's just, strength of our program. Like Julian said, it's just top down. I mean, everyone is focused and locked in, and you don't see anyone who's just, not with it or not focused or not giving effort. So, that's what we saw tonight. I mean, you saw the effort at the end. I mean, Devin got in a free throw box. The game's over. Got a free throw box, loose ball. Matt Ward gets a jumper. I mean, it's just, we don't stop just because there's 2 minutes to go and we're up by 25 or whatever it was.
Awesome. Thanks.
How does it feel to be able to host these 2 rounds?
Yeah, this is 6th year in a row, so we're kind of used to it. But as we said earlier, hosting guarantees nothing. We lost here in the Elite Eight to Springfield. We lost last year to Keene. I mean, we gotta really. It's less about where we are and more about who we're playing and how we're preparing ourselves. Although we'll take the home crowd. It's great. They were great tonight. So, okay.
Great.
Great.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Any crazy results today?
You did a fantastic job, Julian.
Looks like Rowan